Hi everybody, uh, this is Brian, Class A Plus English, and tonight we're starting a new game. It's called The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. It's a game I picked up a few weeks ago. I think I've been looking forward to playing it. It's um, it's a story-driven narrative game about a guy. It's about the journey, a person's life journey, all from child to death, basically. So I'm looking forward to playing this game. Let's get started, shall we? I hope everything is good. The sound is okay. People can hear me. Let's get going. I hope everybody's well. And today I'm looking forward to this. Hang on, let's get going. Is that working? Game. Why isn't it working? It's not working. Hang on a second. Okay, it is working. Alright, here you are. This is the opening scene. I guess this is Sir Brante, who is our protagonist of the story. The life and suffering of Sir Brante in times of the fall of the blessed Archnean Empire. Alright. I played it a little bit, yeah. I bought it about a week ago, 10 days maybe. It's quite a straightforward game. It came out in 2021. On Steam, its rating is 90%, so it's very positive. And I thought, again, it would be an interesting game to play. I'm going to play it tonight, and I think next on Wednesday. Let's just go to the settings. We've got the music. I'm going to turn down the music a lot. Yeah, we're going to go full screen. Anything else? Okay, back to menu. Okay, back to menu. New game. Let's have a look. Enter your character's name. Sir Brante. Choose your name carefully. Other characters will address you exactly like this. We've got the game mode. We've got enabled. What's this? Enabled. You will be able to rewind to the beginning of any chapter you have completed and continue from that point. Okay, so we can phrasal verb go back to a previous chapter. Yeah, why not? It's our first time. Iron Man. You will not be able to go back to previous chapters and change your decisions. You will live the character's life from start to finish and endure all mistakes and misfortunes. Let's do it. We're going Iron Man, everybody. Consequences. You will see the consequences of your possible choices in advance. Oh, this is the recommended game mode, as you will be able to direct the character's fate in the way you want. You can change the setting at any time in the menu. So this is kind of easy, right? Or hidden. Any opinions? Do we go? I think for the first go, let's go open. Let's check it out, because I haven't played this game. I played it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum, just to see how it works. And I really don't know anything about it. But you come to it's a choice game. You know what I mean? It's choice driven. Yeah, you make choices, and there are consequences to those choices, good or bad. So I kind of like these games. I think they're good for anyone who is an English language learner. This is going to be quite advanced language in this game. Yeah, it's pretty advanced. What else? Yeah, but it doesn't. We don't have to be a language learner. Maybe you just enjoy the game and you can join us and have a chat and have a think about what the game has led us to, what adventures the game has led us to. My name. Okay, so this game is set in the Middle Ages, yeah, the medieval times. It's a fictional place. It's not a real country. Also, I think there's a bit of kind of fantasy in there as well. There seems to be some sort of god that everybody worships. You know what I mean? So, name. Any opinions? Anybody have an idea what they would like to choose? go for, what would be a typical, I think in this game, what do you want to know, what do you want to know, what do you want to know? Turn everything off. Hang on, we don't need that, we don't need that. Let's go to perplexity. Where is perplexity? Perplexity is here. Oh, hang on. Hey, sorry. OBS. So let's go to internet. I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. This is a very new channel, everybody. These are the headlines of the day. Very scary. Let's say what. Oh, so in the game, I think you have choices. You can go from like being a noble. Yeah, so there's a lot of like hierarchy mentioned in this game, you know. The elite and the commoners, yeah? What were common names for peasants, yeah? Peasants. People with no money, no homes, living day to day, yeah? A long time ago. And probably not so far away today. What were common names for peasants living in Middle Ages? Living in the Middle Ages. Easier to spell than medieval. Pop. Let's have a look. Common name for peasant. John. Juan. Sean in Irish, yeah. Sean means John. William. One of the most common names in medieval England. Alice, a popular female name. Agnes, another common female name. Edward. Charles. Robert. Thomas. Okay, let's pick a name. Anybody watching? Got an opinion? Let's pick John. Okay, let's just pick John. We're going to go really crazy here. Sean. We'll go Irish. Sean Brante. Okay, choose your name carefully. All right, from now on, I'm Sean. Let the game begin. The game's afoot, Watson. Okay, you hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Okay. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he will leave on history. So, the choices decide who Sir Brante becomes. We've got his personality, his social status. Okay, so from what I've seen, a lot of this game is about social status, you know, and nobles, they would say, nobles, you know, the lord of the manor, and then just the kind of the common people. I should sing pulp, but I'm not going to. So, and we get to find out with every step he takes at your behest, yeah, at my choice, my decision, yeah. Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors but open many others. Okay, cool. What kind of personality should we develop, everyone? The world of Sir Brante's birth is a ruthless realm where people are divided into estates. It's hard to be a hero here. The world of Sir Brante's birth, so this kind of fictional Middle Ages, medieval kind of fantasy kind of going on, is a ruthless realm. Ruthless, no mercy, yeah? Tak. A realm would be like a kingdom, yeah? The king's land, the realm, where people are divided into estates. It's hard to be a hero. Okay. Be ready to accept that Sir Brante cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Be ready to accept this, okay? Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often you will not be able to make the choice you would like to. Oh, God damn it. It may happen because you chose a different road earlier, exhausted your hero's willpower, or haven't earned the right position in society. Okay, so it branches out, the story branches out, yeah, and it's all depending on choices that we make. It may happen, why can't we make a choice? It may happen because you chose a different road earlier. Exhausted your hero's willpower. Your willpower is your kind, I don't know how you, I find this a difficult word to explain. Oh, I just realized I'm still on the, okay, don't worry. I just realized we're still on the internet. Okay, can I go backwards? Okay. Oh, Jesus, I just pressed all the buttons.
The story of my life remains written on these pages. But my fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Okay, that's a good summary of what I was just reading. The life and suffering. I noticed this word suffering, yeah? It's not a positive word, to be honest. Okay, so as we can see here, this is the first page, right? So the game is started, yeah? We're on chapter 1. We have settings. Yeah, I'm going to turn the music down. Everything is there. Resume. These things come up later. I guess they're options or kind of attributes that we have, or, you know, I don't know, a sword or something. So they're all down here. Anyway, let's begin. At the end of time, your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged. Your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? And how did you reach this end? So I guess I am remembering my life here, yeah? I'm writing my, I don't know, what would you call it? Autobiography. I'm looking back. I'm looking back on my life. Good stuff. Okay. You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Archnean Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. So, his destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth, whether human or Archnean, nobleman and priest, or low-born commoner. All bends to the divine will of the twin gods. And each life is naught but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. All right, let's have a look at this. So I'm born, I grew up, and I lived in Archnean, the Archnean Empire. Yeah, so in this country, a man's destiny, a man's... Have a look here. Sorry, I'm going back. I will remember this time to change. Don't worry, don't worry. Destiny. Here's another word.
Fate.
Fate. What is fate? The will or principle or determining cause by which in general are believed to come, to be as they are, or events as they happen, as they do. It was destiny. Destiny's child, everybody. Fate sometimes deals a straight flush. Okay, a straight flush is poker, a card game. He had no idea he would become the right man in the right place at the right time. All right. And sometimes it's an inevitable and often adverse outcome, condition, or end. Her fate was to remain in exile. And just to confuse everybody, we can talk about often death, yeah, as a disaster, the villain, the bad guy. The kingpin, the villain, met his fate to meet your fate at the hands of the hero. So, fate, destiny.
Fate.
That's what this game is about. We're about determining what this guy's fate will be, what his destiny will be. So, let's look. They're like classes, right? There's human, Arcanian. I don't know what that is. I'm back on the game, right? Nobleman, which would be kind of rich, a lord, a priest, a religious person, or a low-born commoner. Like I said earlier on, a peasant, yeah? It's the Middle Ages. People were poor. They all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. So this is what I was saying about the kind of fantasy stuff here, yeah? Maybe, or maybe there are, I don't know. And each life is nothing. It's naught, very old word. Like each life is naught, but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. A cog is what goes around like in a clock. Yeah. All right. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you in a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. Memories come flooding back. Something reminds me of, what would be typical things to kind of spark a memory? Maybe a song, yeah? Oh, I remember that song in the summer, when I was on holiday. And maybe then you think, they come flooding back, yeah, we say. What else? Music, food, smell, I don't know. Different things, yeah, can trigger a memory. They engulf you as a merciless wave. So, you're remembering your life and all the things, the good, the bad that you've done, and they come back in a merciless wave, the good and the bad, binding together, connecting together days that are dead and gone, everyone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life and a war drenched in blood. So, again, the good and the bad. High ranks and low deeds, opulent palaces, secretive back streets, fields of battle, and faces, so many faces of the people you held dear, the people who walked this road by your side. Aww. Okay, so good things and bad things, yeah? Opulent palaces, very, palaces. They're rich, they're wealthy, it's the best of everything, yeah? Opulent, Secretive city backstreets. What does that suggest? Criminality, maybe. Battle, war, and so many faces. Okay, let's keep moving. So he's looking back on his life, or our lives, everybody. This is us now. We are Sir Sean Brante. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice, all of it led you here to the end of your time. And every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory, the pain and joy, inextricably intermingled, connected, the good, the bad of my life. Oh my God. This is quite heavy, isn't it? It hasn't even started. Could you have taken a different path? Yes. Chosen a different calling? Found a different place in the world, you had the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all, your life and all of the paths in life. Why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate? Or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man or woman's destiny, everybody? We're starting. So here we go. Let's have a look. We've got some options, I think. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own. Okay. So we have the man himself, the world around him, a higher power. There is no destiny. All right, let's have a look. This is the man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own willpower. We're going back to this, your strength, So there is no destiny. Fate does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It's not governed by any laws. So that's a bit more random, yeah? Yeah, we're going to go for the first one, which is often the way to go, yeah? Your life has been yours. You made your own destiny. We're going to make our own choices, everybody. All right, the page turns. At the end of time, you can hear death's footsteps drawing near, coming closer. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. Oh my God, this is getting heavy, yeah? But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Sean Brante from County Mayo will live once more. That's interesting how they do it, isn't it? It's a very cool kind of storytelling there. You're just about to die, the good, the bad, but do you remember it correctly? Let's go and have a look, It's very clever. Okay, we got how many? The 5 stages of life: the childhood, adolescence, youth, peacetime, and the revolt. So the youth, and then there's that time of teeming with peace, I think you said, and then there was the war. So we can see the stages that we're going through, I suppose. I don't know. Let's find out. Chapter 1, childhood. What can we see? I can see some, I guess it's children, some adults, parents, children. It's too big to be a school, isn't it? Maybe it's palace or something. The year 1118. Okay, what do I do? Okay. I click on the picture. Chapter 1, childhood. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, so confusing, and so unforgiving. So if I touch fire, it hurts. A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, choosing your future destiny. All right, let's have a look at this. A long, trying life stretches before you. So life is long. So many feats, success, faults, bad. So many fateful choices. There you go. Fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. A farmer has seeds. He sows them in the field, yeah? If you're doing the IELTS, the IELTS process question, yeah? The coffee is cultivated. by the farmer. Yeah, the seeds are sown by the farmer. Use the passive. You get this a lot in the process question, task 1 in the IELTS. So we're sowing the seeds of our future. We're planting the seeds. We're going to grow into a strong tree. You are learning to live and survive, looking for a place, choosing your future destiny. Okay. And who will you grow up to be? Let's continue. Prologue. Growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. So growing up. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of prologue, you will determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will he start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the empire. Who will Sean Brante grow up to be? It's your call. It's your call. You decide, yeah? I meet some friends and they say, let's go and have a pizza. Where shall we go? Should we go to Casa Luigi's or shall we go to Domino's? I say, I don't care. It's your call. It's you decide. Okay, here we go. Chapter 1, childhood. Childhood, where life begins. Who am I going to grow up to be? Personal life. Events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. Oh. So they're giving us kind of clues. So we need to go to settings. Hidden consequences. No. Okay. So we've got fencing lessons. You dare to study fencing? As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth? Jesus. An epiphany. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and not its inhabitants. And nobleman's sacrament. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Okay. Personality. Your personality qualities. Your personal qualities at this age, they determine which choices you make. So we have determination, your perseverance and strength of character, your ability to get your way. It affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. Spineless, active, resolute, very determined and adamant. Yeah, we're doing it this way. There is no option. Perception represents how attentive you are to other people and the world around you, your ability to comprehend and learn. It affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. So here we have inattentive, curious, inquisitive, and insightful. I think this is a good one. Do I get attribute points or something? Like, can I choose? Perception will be good, yeah, to learn. Personality, your inner strength, and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. Your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life. So we have willpower, your remaining inner strength and readiness for action. You spend it on difficult choices. Exhausted, ready for action, full of power, prepared for anything. Deaths. So I think this is the situation with the game as well. You die 3 times. Like I said, I haven't played it enough. I only played it for a short while, but I was reading reviews and stuff, and yeah, seemingly you can die 3 times in the game, but you come back, and then obviously you can see here. Let's have a look. No, I can't do it. It's not letting me. Okay. New sections. The sections that open in this chapter. Destiny is now available. Personality. The House of Brante. Family screen. Begin chapter. Okay, let's go. Birth. At first there was nothing, no time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void, emptiness. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march, everybody. What is this? This is a light? It's not a baby, it looks like a human. I don't know what's going on there. It was your turn to enter the world. Your first memory, you are lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. Okay, so there's a white light, and I'm not alone. A colossal, very, very big. What would be stronger words than big? Enormous, huge, massive, I suppose you could say. Anyway, there are these colossal, it's a really good word actually, colossal figures of those who created you. You are part of them, but they are a part of you. Sorry, and they are a part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you. So that must be the parents. It hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands towards you. There are two of them, the ones who made your form from their own cells and brought you into this world. They are united, yet as they lean closer to lean, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their difference within you, struggling against each other. The first figure is soft and emphatic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding and noble. It is harsh but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection and merciless punishment for every misdeed. Okay, harsh, but fair, you know? A beacon of guidance, a lighthouse, you know? Beacon, very strong light, a force of protection and merciless punishment for every misdeed. A misdeed is doing something bad, a bad thing. Yet there is also a third figure. It's like a shadow, barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It's the very will to live that is now growing ever stronger in you. A soft palm, a soft open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes around you, and you extend a tiny hand into the world. Do I reach out to the palm, Mammy? Do I reach out to the fist, Daddy? Or do I reach out to the smile at the shadow, your smile standing, ooh, which is the God, I suppose, yeah? Perception, determination, willpower. Perception was good. Perception, learning. Your little palm, this is the palm of your hand, yet awkwardly grabs the soft finger. You explore your mother's hands by touch. She smiles gently as her arms wrap around you and lift you up. She smells of home, that indescribable smell, that feeling of safety that is second to none. Second to none meaning the best, yeah? The best. It's second to none. That restaurant, that Italian restaurant, what did I call it? Casa Luigi's. It's second to none, yeah? Her embrace is the warmest place in the world, a place you want to stay for all eternity. Okay, my perception has gone up 1 point. I am inattentive, so meaning I don't pay attention. I'm being inattentive there. Your life in this world begins. How will you live it? How will we live it, everybody? We will live it fearlessly. Fearlessly, without fear. 11:19. Days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart, to tell the difference, to tell someone apart, to tell people apart, yeah? I have two friends. They are twins, identical twins, Tom and Jerry. And you cannot tell them apart. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Ooh, rarely, everybody. Hardly ever. Can anybody think of a idiomatic expression? He visits you once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Just another way of saying hardly ever, rarely. I go to the cinema once in a blue moon. My father visits me once in a blue moon. Oh, Robert Brante. Hello there, little Sean Brante. It's John. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Lydia Brante. Mama. My, you're growing so quickly, my child. This must be our house over here, yeah? Can I open anything up? No. There are two more children in the family named Stefan, and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hand as you learn to take your first steps. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air. Okay. Alright, so I've got a brother and a sister. Oh look, this is your brother and sister. Yeah, I met them. They're throwing me around the place. Stefan Brante, here he is. Oh my god, he looks like a monster. God. We're not going to have fun with this fella, I think. Jesus. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together, but I'll always be in charge because you were born a commoner. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you're my little brother. We are going to play together. Yeah? But we don't say it like that. We say, yeah, we're gonna play. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna buy. We're gonna play together. But I'll always be in charge because you were born a commoner. Ooh, so what? It's about social hierarchy here, you know? So let's find out. My sister, Gloria. 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 Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Sean. Let's go play in the yard. Hide and seek, the game, yeah? It's hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Okay, so I can walk. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. Hee, tickles. In the sky above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It is so bright it hurts to look at. Again, here's another word. Huge, enormous, massive, colossal, gigantic. Really, really, really big. Now, so there's a light in the sky. Totally normal, totally normal. Stefan says, why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. The shining pillar. Hey, I wanna play hide and seek. I want to play hide and seek. I wanna go to the beach. I wanna buy an umbrella. Okay, they want to play a game hide and seek. He's just a little baby. How is he going to play? How's he gonna play? Then you hide him and I'll try to find both of you. Okay, that seems quite normal. So they've got quite a nice house, don't they, with gardens and stuff. You have no idea what they are talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Cooing is like baby noises, yeah? Stephen and Gloria glance at each other. Then your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. He's going to start counting. 10, 9. He's counting down to count down. 10, 9, 8. Gloria takes your hand and walks you through the yard. Okay, cool. I'm with my sister. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes. Okay, bushes. Tree, but then like in a gardens, yeah, you have bushes. Or in a park, you have bushes. Bushes. That's a tree, I think. That's a tree. These are bushes. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches here. You mean the holy pillar of the two gods or something? You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason. And then she's gone. You can no longer hear Stefan's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? Oh my God, we have abandonment issues already, everybody. So what do? We can cry loudly, find your way home, sit there and wait. So we get 10 willpower, 1 determination, 1 perception. You start playing. Okay, let's have a look. You start crying, hoping to be found. You get up off the ground and start crawling through the bushes to find your way back home. Right? You start playing with leaves and twigs and little bugs. I'm still going to go for perception. Willpower, determination. Okay, so personality. Find your way home, cry loudly. I want to go for perception because it creates learning. So we're just gonna wait it out, everybody. Hide and seek. The bush is covered with leaves swaying in the wind. You brush through them with your fingers. The twigs and branches are stiff and will not bend. They are different from the blades of grass. The bush is covered with leaves swaying in the wind. You brush through them with your fingers. The twigs are the small sticks, and the branches of the tree are stiff and will not bend. They are different from the grass. Down on the ground, you see a group of bugs. Now, a bug, an insect, yeah, A Bug's Life. Do you remember that film? Here, though, it just means insects. Insects in the garden, yeah? One of the bugs crawls on your finger and bites it. That should be crawls. They're missing an L there. Crawl. To crawl like a baby. Just enough to sting. I got bitten, everybody. You hear brisk, fast steps, then the leaves and twigs rustling and parting. Your mother leans over you. You greet her with a happy face and show her the finger with the bug on it. Hey, eat it! So that's where they took you. To Lydia. Mother picks you up, puts you to her chest and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. to feel guilty. If I do something wrong, I feel guilty, I feel bad. Gloria is in tears. She's in tears, meaning she is crying. Stephen keeps staring at his feet, so he's looking at his feet. Just stare. You hug Mother tightly. She is here now, and we have got another perception. We're up to 2 points. How attentive you are to other people and the world around you, your ability to comprehend and learn. It affects your frame of mind, the skills. So, curious, inquisitive, insightful. Okay, good. 2 years old, 11:20. The Great Descent. To go down. Another memory. You are still a little child, but you can talk and run on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Wow, it's an amazing day. Father is busy around the house giving orders to the servants. Servants meaning the people who work in the house, like, with Hercule Poirot. We've played some Hercule Poirot games, and there's also this kind of social divide, isn't there? There's the noble people, the rich people, and then just the working class, yeah. So the servants, the maids, the butlers, the valets, all that kind of stuff. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work. It's been buzzing. It's really busy. And there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit to light something, yeah? Even your older brother Stefan is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. Okay. What's happening? My son, today is the great descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. Okay, so it's kind of like Christmas or something, is it? Gloria takes you to the playroom. There are no toys here, no chairs. Even the carpet has been taken away, so it's it's empty. You could say it's very sparse. You could say it's hyper minimalist. There is nothing there but a bare wooden floor. Yeah, wooden, made of wood. Gloria says, today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the great descent, everyone must be where they belong. Oh, wow. So, gruel and stale bread. All right, gruel, imagine some kind of like soup, like in the Middle Ages. It's not very appetizing. It would be pretty disgusting, I imagine. But anyway, gruel and stale bread. Stale meaning old, If I have some bread and I leave it for a few days, it goes hard, it becomes stale. All right, so the great descent, everyone must be where they belong. I don't belong in a room with nothing in it and a wooden floor, thank you very much. It's quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused with no idea what to do. Oh my God, then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It's a little song your mother taught her. Oh my God. You hold your breath as you listen. All right, I'm not going to sing, everybody, don't worry, yeah? When the twins came down to earth, they brought lots for every birth. Let us count them, 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. So the twin gods, right? I can't tell them apart, everybody. Nobles rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand, guide us by the twins' commands. Common people work and toil, always patient, never spoiled. Let's have a look at this. Nobles, the elite, they rule and they fight. They protect us with their might, their strength, yeah? Might. Might is right. Seems to be the political situation at the moment, yeah? Priests work hard to understand, guide us by the twins' commands. All right, so there's the priest class, the nobles, and then, I'm not going to sing it, common people. They work and toil. So, they work really hard. They're always patient and they never get what they deserve. Live your lot, live your life where you were born to the day when you pass on, to pass away, to die. Know your lot, know your place, know your position, know the prayer for the twins see everywhere. So, not a very socially mobile society. You are transfixed by the tune, the song. Gloria notices your gaze, your look, and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Sean? Do you know what it's about? Look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime from anywhere in the world. So the lots seem to be like know your lot, which is like know your place, know your position. So it's going to be nobles, priests, and peasants, basically, yeah? If you follow your lot, as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar, the top of the pillar, and if you don't, you will get eternal torment at the foot. All right, heaven or hell. This is going to completely freak me out if I was a child, You and I are low-born. Mama is a commoner too. So she's not noble, she's not elite. So the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard. Understand? The priests and nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and then teach everybody. Yeah, some things never change. Well, I think they are. The Great Descent. Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Did you understand? You get it? Did you get what he said? No, I didn't really get what he said. I didn't really understand what he meant. No. Did you understand, silly? Did you get it? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerge 2 figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder. The other guards behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Wow, freaky. It's like supernatural. Gloria is swaying, so she's swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verses once more. Know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. What will these words be? So, finish the song properly. Sing the last line wrong. Hey, Mac. Tears is the same spelling, but has 2 meanings. Tears and tear, yeah, absolutely. To rip paper, run from the priests. So what do I do here? There's a supernatural kind of event happening. I can finish the song correctly. Also, there's some kind of like aliens or the twins or whatever, or sing it wrong. What happens? Sing it, perception. Determination. I'm going to go for perception, okay, because I really want to build my learning skills. We're going to go for an academic career, everyone. Know your lot and know the prayer. Do a country and western version of this, yeah? Do. For the twins, see, everywhere. You sing the last line together with Gloria. Your sister looks up at you in surprise and gives you a nod. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you. Yeah, very strong gaze. They're looking, they're staring. They can feel it piercing you, going through you. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Gloria turns her head to look at where you are staring. They melt into the dark light, the dim. Okay. Did you see something, Sean? Said Gloria. You shake your head, not anymore. Perception up to 3. I am curious. Curious George. 11:21, everybody. Spring, the origin. You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. His is a title earned through great service. So maybe he's a soldier or something, yeah? And he became a sir. He became a nobleman. But your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner. But Father says you may yet come into nobility. You may become a noble. So you can see here, this is a society, a very class-based society, a hierarchy. Let's continue. You learn to read at an early age. Yeah, with all those perception points. Together with Mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins. The divine twins see everywhere. The twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother calls these poems prayers. Again and again you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. But the light is too blinding. I can't see it to gaze upon. I can't look at the light. It's too bright. It's blinding. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. So my favorite thing, I'm happiest because I can climb the stairs. Yeah, I'm getting bigger. They are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. An insurmountable obstacle is something that you cannot pass. You know what I mean? It's just a challenge too big for you. Yeah. So no longer is it. Last year, I couldn't do it, but this year I can. Even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Okay, good. Your older brother Stefan now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a noble man to be, he says. Ooh. So Gloria calls him names, and Stefan pulls her pigtails, her hair. One fine evening, Father gathers you all to the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Okay, I think we're going to have problems with Stefan, yeah? Soon you will be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be. A boy or a girl, you will love them the most. When Father comes back from his trips, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find those stories of wars and generals and rebellions quite enchanting, fascinating, really, really interesting. And Father approves of your fascination. Study hard, and maybe one day you will become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. But first you need to grow up. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. So it's scary, but also it's very attractive, yeah? Okay. Okay, we're going to take a break there for a moment. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll see you in a minute. Just wait 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Bathroom break there. We're back. All right, where are we at? The lot of suffering. You keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. Scratching your hand stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Sniffling. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but you ended up getting angry and throwing the. Oh, sorry, he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. The stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. Okay. I retaliated. You see mother's shoes walking to and fro, up and down the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She is not as gentle to you these days. Why did you hurt Stefan, Sean? You stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. Right. Stefan says, how dare he pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm going to hit you with a real sword. To pester someone, to annoy. He's annoying me. When I grow up, I'm going to hit you with a real sword. Yeah, right, you psycho. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Shushes. Shh. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern for you. Even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot, our position, our place is to suffer. But your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon, and then he will rule over the likes of us. So we are in trouble when Stefan grows up, everybody. If you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot, and the sooner you learn it, the better off our entire family will be. The better off, yeah? You're better off doing something, yeah? Now Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look up at Mother in fear, not sure what to do now. Okay, we got some more choices. Accept your punishment now. What do we get? Willpower goes down 5. Lydia, my mother is grateful. And Stefan goes up. I can deny it. My determination goes up. Or I can demand an perception, everybody. What do you reckon, yeah? Okay, we're kind of building up a lot of perception points, but we will do other ones, I think. Let's just go for this one, yeah? I demand an explanation! You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father is a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot, his position? And why can't you choose... Sorry, his lot there would be his level, I suppose, yeah? And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? This is revolutionary talk, everybody. Mother is stunned by all the questions you are peppering her with, yeah? Asking her. I'm tormented. Look at me. Mama says, don't you dare ask me about that, Sean. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. I'll break the law if I start explaining it. Wow, you are flogged in front of your entire family. The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. Okay, you're flogged, you're beaten, yeah? You're hit in front of your family. The pain hurts. Tears are rolling down my cheeks. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. You see a book on your bed, the teachings of Isacius, Volume 2. Ooh, what's this? Religious readings. Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body bringeth the soul ever closer to the twins' judgment. Okay, so it's like a Bible or something, yeah? Bringeth, bring, yeah? And when the body dieth, okay, at true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. Okay, when you die, you go to heaven. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. It's hard gods we're dealing with here. Bad twins. He who followeth his lot from birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak of the shining pillar. He who follows his position in life from birth will be in bliss, in ecstasy, yeah, to be in total ecstasy, in paradise, yeah, in heaven. The words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. I become scared and like, wow. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up, and I have a perception of 4. I am killing it here, guys. I am inquisitive, yeah? I'm very inquisitive. I want answers. What time is it? It's, okay, we've been playing for about an hour, yeah? Gloria's rhymes. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day, she grows heavier and her features get rounder. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on her big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Gloria takes you on walks. My sister takes me on walks to the garden. You explore the yard together under the evening light of the pillar. She sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Hey, Sean, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. But don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If mommy hears about it, I will get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stefan? Okay, so there's serious consequences here. Okay, here we go. Our judge is my second father. In the past I had another. Mother says the twins are great. Shaul says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote a little rhyme. Please don't tell them it is mine. Very good, Gloria. Gloria Estefan. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there, but then she vanished. The servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion, the noise, the sound of everybody running around. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She is holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry. A quill is a very old pen, I think like a feather, like a bird's feather, They have the ink. They do the writing. Yeah, I think that's a quill, yeah. Mother becomes angry. The moment she sees it, she looks through the poetry. Her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run, but there seems to be no escape. She has been caught red-handed, we say, yeah? To be caught red-handed, yeah? I'm eating the cake, yum, 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 when everybody comes in and catches me eating the cake. I'm caught in the action of doing it, right? So she has been writing poetry. She's caught with all the poems. She has been caught red-handed by her mother. Who's that up in the tree? Anyway, she's going to get a hit anyway. She's going to get a slap. Lydia says, "What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You're absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing." "I can decide that for myself, Mom." "No, you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. And he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. Someone looking after him, yeah? A nanny, au pair. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone." So she's sick of her brother. "You are a commoner and a future wife. It's time you learned how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble, but that is not our fate, and you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again." Okay, that's a bit hard, isn't it? Yeah. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both into the house. The scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. She's burning the poetry. Gloria cries, sobs violently, so she's crying a lot. You are a bystander, a witness to this scene. You're watching, unsure of how to act. Okay, what can we do? I can't complain about my sister. Offer to write rhymes with her. Ooh, perception, everybody. Comfort your sister. Leave the room. Willpower. I mean, I should go for perception again, right? But this is what? Willpower goes down, but Gloria is +1. So I will comfort my sister, everybody. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You walk up to your crying sister and take her by the hand. None of this is her fault, you say. What Mother did is wrong and far too harsh. Gloria sniffles before speaking. I'm sniffling. Okay, she's going to speak, everyone. But I did leave you all alone. You're not mad at me? Really? You nod in reassurance. Gloria hugs you. She embraces you. Sean! Kind of a silly name. I should have gone for a different name, shouldn't I? You're the best little brother in the world. The two of you make a little deal. She promises to tell you when she wants to be alone, and you promise to protect her and her secrets always. Okay, good. So she's grateful. What does that mean? Let's have a look. Gloria, +2. The illegitimate daughter of your mother, Lydia. She had never met her real father. Her position in the family is precarious. Robert Brante has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Your sister is a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act recklessly at times. So she's an illegitimate daughter. Her mother and father were not married. And now her new father doesn't really acknowledge her as his daughter. So that's a bit tricky, yeah. This is the Middle Ages, everybody, yeah, so different times. Exhausted. Willpower, we need to build that up. Childhood, 11:22. Winter, the coming sacrament. What time is it? 11:45. We're going to finish now, I think. Mother is in her armchair, knitting woolen jackets, pants, and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. To knit, yeah? To knit with wool, yeah? Knit, 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 knit. You make a scarf, or you make some gloves, or you knit, to knit as a verb, yeah? To knit a hat. To go knitting. Mother's in her chair, knitting woolen, made of wool, wooden floor, made of wood, woolen jacket, made of wool. Pants, socks for the little one, the baby. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He is a judge, after all, so he's in the court. Guilty. One day, you decide to ask Mother about Stefan and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? They're going to have the conversation. Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. So they would be, Gloria and Stefan are half brothers, I think it is, yeah? Half brother, half sister. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Half brother, half sister. Don't knit your brow like that. So he's like, what? You'll understand when you're older. How is that even possible? You're all family, are you not? So he's confused. Several days later, Mother called Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. Oh, she gives up. You are told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear. So Lydia says, when you enter the temple, bow to the twins, first to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a noble man to be, so walk along the side paved with marble where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. Poor Gloria. When you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It's the blessing of your lot. So the boy, Stefan, he's walking along marble, kissing swords, where poor Gloria is getting beaten, saying, this is your life now, yeah? Be happy. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. Rum sodomy in the lash, everybody, the pose, yeah? There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You are told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? They're going to beat me up. On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly, crying. Stefan is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. To put on airs, it's like you're looking down your nose, everybody. You're superior, yeah? You're better than everyone else. So because he's a noble man to be, he's putting on airs, very proud. Poor Gloria, she's covered in blood, crying, hunched over. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like all is the same, and yet everything has changed, and everything has changed. Eh? Each of them has accepted their lot. All right, Stefan, relations 0. We've gone down 1. Okay. He does look like a little psychopath, though, yeah? Robert Brante's son from his first marriage and a noble by birth. From a young age, he has been striving to be the first in all things and demonstrate his superiority to the family. So he is very competitive. What time is it? I tell you what, I think we'll finish it there, yeah? Got one more, hang on, let's just check this. Alright. Unity, this is what the family, it's gone down 1. Okay, we're going to finish it here. Brother and sister's sacrament. So this is the holy religious coming of age kind of thing, Your siblings, Stefan and Gloria, took their first sacrament at the temple. All right, that's good. That's cool. Is my camera finished? Has it been like that for ages, yeah? All right, let's try that again. So I'm going to finish it there. I'm just going to check to see if the camera has been broken like this for ages. If not, I'll do it again. Take care and see you later.